Hi everyone, good evening. My name is Bhaskar and I welcome you all to Have Your Say Club, The Reading Ravens, a show where we talk to one of our members about a book that they've just read. And guess what? Our today's Raven is very special. A person who's full of spontaneity, a person who's full of vitality, an avid reader, comes from a finance background but has an ability to read multiple books at a single time. I'm talking about none other than Miss Pooja Godara. Pooja ma'am, welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you so much, Bhaskar. You make me feel like a star.
I'm
I'm
sure
great. How are you?
all good, ma'am, and I'm sure you are already a star. I'm 100% sure of it, ma'am. As they say, a reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies. So, ma'am, which life are you gonna talk to us today about? Which book have you read this week?
See, the book that I've chosen is not a recent read. I read it
Okay,
the moment it came out. I read it in 2013. However, this is The Test of My Life by cricketer Yuvraj Singh. But this book is an inspirational story and very close to my heart, so I chose to discuss about
that's
it.
great. So, ma'am, why did you pick this book up? Like as you said, you picked it up once it came out. So, what was the reason for you picking it up instantly?
I think all of us would remember that in 2011 when we won the World Cup,
Right.
Yuvraj was a key player and he really performed well. In fact, he won the coveted title of Man of the Series. So
Yes.
I'm sure even you would remember if that while everybody was rejoicing and there were people who were emotional. In fact, Sachin himself was emotional, but Yuvraj almost broke down. So he cried so profusely that I somehow, that moment stayed with me. And then in a few months, it started coming out in papers that he's dealing with cancer and all that. So it sort of, my heart went out to him. And then in 2013, actually, when this book came out, I laid my hands on it as soon as it was published. And plus, for me personally, I think it came out at the right time because I was also physically dealing with less than a year old daughter, and I was already expecting my son. And my daughter never used to sleep at night, so this book I read while I used to be up at night. So and those are the times I could really, I was just with myself and with the book, so it sort of flowed inside me somehow.
Awesome. It was April
That's
2011,
how I
and I
viewed it.
yeah, great. So, ma'am, it was April 2011, and I categorically remember I was in the dormitory of my hostel, and the entire hostel, we just, we had couple of tricolors. We had the tricolor in our hand, and it was all emotional. Even some of us cried that day because we were so emotionally attached with it. And as you rightly pointed out, Yuvraj Singh. So, ma'am, please share the idea of the author Yuvraj Singh behind writing this book.
See, Yuvraj per se, he's a cricketer. He's not a writer or an author. So this book is not in a very lucrative, or it doesn't have very flowery language. It is very basic, simple English, and so it is very easy to comprehend. Even the non-readers will be able to connect with it quickly, and it just, you understand it the way it is written. Plus it is an honest account of how his highest high and the lowest low came together, and how he dealt with his fear. And so he's written like, how you and I, like common people, would feel it. So that is one good thing about this book, I would say.
Great. Obviously, the simpler the better. Obviously, ma'am, Yuvraj Singh. We all have an image of Yuvraj Singh in our minds because we've seen him through the years, doing multiple things on the field, off the field as well. So, the test of my life, which is the title of this book, how does it resonate with
Right.
Yuvraj Singh?
Actually, it resonates with Yuvraj Singh for sure, because that was the most difficult situation till that time in his life that he had faced, which was physically. And it happens. It happens that we don't really expect that something will happen to us, or some bad thing will happen to us, and somebody who's like a player, an international level player who's already eating well and who's fit enough to play international games, he gets something like this. So that's totally unexpected. So the title, "The Test of My Life," is that even while he was during the World Cup, he was, he was puking blood, and he was really, really in pain. However, he never expected that this would be cancer or some deadly disease like that, which could make him terminally ill. So it is like testing times when your worst fears become real. Some things which just door, and they're all unexpected visitors. So that's why it is test of my life in literal terms, and it has a underlying current as well.
That's absolutely amazing to hear, ma'am. Interestingly, on the back side of the book, or I mean, I'm not very sure on the front. There's a mention about Sachin Tendulkar, that people in the team wanted to win this World Cup about Sachin Tendulkar. Any specific incident regarding this that you can share with us if you've read in the book?
Yeah, it's on the face of it. It says Sachin Tendulkar calls this book as pure inspiration. And yes, in fact, even Yuvraj wanted to win it for Sachin Tendulkar because he knew that's his last World Cup. And there are many such incidents. For example, one particular sentence that he's written, that he feels that he almost traded his health for the World Cup. And he said, I used to pray to God every night, and before the final match, he prayed and he said, "Oh God, let me win it at any cost." So when he actually got to know that he has cancer, so the first thing which came to him was that, "Oh my God, I asked for it, or maybe I prayed for it." So that is one thing. Then there's another ironical part that he's written, that he started reading a book by Lance Armstrong. It is called "It Is Not About the Bike." So he's also a cancer survivor. So he read the book half and then he left it unread. And look at life, or look at the irony, that was the same book which he read over and over again during his treatment and chemotherapy, and he drew inspiration from that book. So he sort of says that something which did not connect with him and he left it unread became his sort of the go-to book all the time when he needed help. So that's there. And there are other few incidents, like the chapter which talks of his early life, how his father put in unrelenting efforts to train him and make him a strong cricketer or strong player, and small incidents. And then he said, like, as a child, he relished his nani's kadi chawal. However, that also became a luxury for him, because he had a very strict diet regime and his dad was super strict, so he wouldn't let him do that. Then he wanted to play football, but uh, his dad got him into cricket. So that part is good. Then there's certain sensible uh, uh, things, as in, like, when your parents are not getting along well, but they're both dedicated to the children. So how it happens, or how it just a second, Arna, please. Sorry, my daughter.
That's okay.
So how it happens, uh, she's super excited, I think. So
She could be
that's
the
about it.
next.
That's about the entire struggle. Yeah.
That's great. I mean, I'm just saying that she could be the next upcoming Indian women cricket team's captain also. So it's okay if she comes in between. We don't mind it at all. Interesting. I
Thank
mean,
you so much.
great deep realizations, as I can hear from you, that he later, at a later point in time, he realized that I only asked for this disease. That would have been really, I mean, I don't know what. I'm actually speechless. I'm out of vocabulary. What word to use there? But what lessons you would draw personally out of reading this book?
one lesson I definitely drew out of it is that life treats kings and slaves equally. It does not differentiate. He was plus life has a very uncanny way of balancing things. If you look at it, he won the most coveted or something that he dreamt of during his entire career, and at the same time he also dealt with the worst that could have come. So it's all the time, balancing, and how gracefully you are doing the act, or how how you were accepting it and going ahead and taking it. That's one thing which I really learned out of it. And second, it's like it's okay to it's okay to face life, or life happens, so it's okay. You don't really need to be bogged down that mere saath hi kyun, or why me type. So that is one thing that I really learned, that you need to because like he's mentioned that he was really scared, he was really disappointed, and he had nobody to blame too. But if it had to happen, or it happened, and he can't even say that okay, he did something wrong, or he was he ate the right thing, he did the right things, yet it happened to him. So from that point of view, some things are not in your hands, so you just have to face it. And the way you face it, if you face it with powerfully, or with strong will, or with positivity, so then sure, the situation will become stronger, and one becomes a winner. So that is one thing which we can learn from it. And there's a very hearty note that he's written, I'd like to read out to you. And in this book, I don't know if it's visible enough, but it's written in his handwriting, and it's printed here, handwritten thing, not a typed one. And it says, the test of my life is a story in my own words. It is about my toughest days and how I managed to come out of it. It is about hope, determination, and courage to face the challenges despite all odds. And believe me, we all have the strength to do it. So keep it up and keep your dreams alive, and never give up. Yuvraj Singh. So it's just that sweet, uh, story, and a strong fight back story altogether.
Absolutely marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. And not only did he help us win the title, but then he was also the man of the series, the best man of the series, the way he played. I still remember his figures. But then we'll not go into those figures. Ma'am, why would you recommend this book to our viewers?
I'll definitely recommend, because this is one live example of a hero of so many Indians, and youngsters like you for sure, because he
For sure.
did it all at a very young age. So I'll recommend this book to everybody to read it, because this this book, one, tells you that how life can happen, as I already said. And second, that uh, you should be equanimous in terms of when you're high up. You should be, you should not just fly that okay, I have arrived in lifestyle, that. And secondly, when you're in the lowest of your lows, or you're down in the dumps, then you should not just give up and say, oh, there's nothing that can be done. So it just gives you that you should all the time be aware of the situation and give your best, because result is not in your hand. But if you give your best, something good might happen, because as it is, you're already like in this situation, you can't do anything about it, and you are at the receiving end that life has put you in. But it's all up to you whether you just keep it, you take it lying low, or you just give it a strong fight and fight back. So I'll recommend that it's a strong book of character, one must read it.
So give your best and leave the rest is the moral of the story from today. Pooja ma'am, thank you so much for sharing your insights of the book and igniting our interest to pick this inspiring book and read it. And viewers, thank you so much for watching our show, Have Your Say Club, The Reading Ravens. Hope you will read the book, and we will meet again next Tuesday with another interesting book. Till then, टेक केयर, स्टे होम, स्टे सेफ. घर से बाहर नहीं निकलना है और 2 गज की दूरी बना के रहनी है. दिस इज योर होस्ट भास्कर साइनिंग ऑफ. बाय बाय.